Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera to Puan Nurul Dayana binti Muhammad Dazid. So for today, we want to present to you Mini Project 1 System Analysis and Design. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce my group members' name. First of all, my name is Irdina Elisha binti Norin. My matric number is 21DDT21F1048. Next, my group member's name is Nevetha, anak perempuan Wenggita Sami. Her matric number is 21DDT21F1053. And the last group member's name is Sharifah Nadra Shafiqah. Her matric number is 21DDT21F1020.
So the first question is define minimum 3 default users category for this system with explanations. So the first category is employee. They will have access to the building main entrance as well as all the common area. Surface storage technology will be labeled to monitor staff movement and ensure that only authorized personnel are allowed into the building. Thanks to assist the control system. The second category is admin. They will have access to the building main entrance as well as all the common area. Surface solution technology will be labeled to monitor the staff movement and ensure that only authorized personnel are allowed into the building thanks to the assist of control systems. So the third category is visitor. They will be permitted restrict access to the building and must check in with security opens area. The access control system will be ensure that guests have only authorized access to the area and are escorted at all the time while the permissions. The last category is maintenance and technical staff. This user group has restrict access to the restrict locations only for a maintenance purpose and tightly monitored by security staff. So second question is define minimum 5 main process for this system with escalations. So the first one is access control list. Access control list are the folders that allow the organization to specify who has access to a certain region of the building. This folder will allow the firms to define service level of access control for each user category. For example, employee will access all the general space. Contracted will be only have access to some restricted area. So the second one is user manager. This further allows administrator and manager to escalate, manage, and remove user account as well as issue access card, define access level, and enforce time-based access control policy. The third one is audit trader. This further allows administrators and manager to track user activities such as entrance and access log, time spent, video-based monitor, and to generate access control remote. So the fourth one is alarm and notification system. These folders will notify administrator and manager for any authorized access attempt by email and real-time smartphone notifications, allowing them resolve any security branch as soon as possible. So lastly is integrations and compatibility. These further ensure that the access control system is compatible with access security systems such as CCTV, camera, biometric device, and instruction detection system, and that further security system can be simply incorporated. So that's question number C is design a FDD for your systems. So FDD is visual represent for the systems that break down the system into smaller function blocks or modules. The FDD of the physical access control system can be designed as a follows. So the level 0 is physical access control system. Level 1 is admin or manager, employee, visitor, lastly maintenance and technical staff. Level 2 is user manager, integrity and compatibility, restrict access to the area, temporary access to the area. So level 3 is access control list, auditory, CCTV system, biometric scanner, Alarm systems, monitoring systems.
For the context diagram of the system, we can see that a visitor and an employee has the same data flow, which is they will give the system their information, and when the system receives their information, they will go through it and it will give them access to enter the facility. The admin will request visitor or employee log, and the system will give the updated version of the employee and visitor log. For the maintenance staff, the system will inform them that a damage happened within the system, and the maintenance staff will fix the problem.
At a high level, the access control list process receives access to employee and visitor to access to certain regions of the building by defining several levels of access control for each user category. The user management process, managing user account and access level in the system. It involves creating and maintaining user accounts, assigning appropriate access level to users, and managing user access to various areas of the building. Next, the audit trail process handles employee information details for easy to track when employees enter and exit specific areas and provide data on what does the activity of employee do in workplace. The alarm and notification system process are responsible for alerting the relevant authorities when unauthorized access is attempted or detected. The system generates alerts in real time and notifies the designated individual through email or mobile notifications. The system uses two data stores, user activity and user information. The user activity contains all activity access logs, user profiles, security alerts, user activity reports, and system configuration data from audit trail process that's sending the employee data and visitor data. Then the user activity will sending the notify the alert for unauthorized user to the alarm notification system process. Next is user information stores. Next is user information stores all information of employee such as employee ID, department, access level, authorized access area, and user account information, username or password. For visitors, the user information data store contains all information of visitors such as visitor name, purpose of visit, access level to restricted areas permitted for the visitor to access, and date and time of visit. The external entities interact with the system through the interfaces provided by the processes. Visitor can access the company through the access control list and audit trail process, while employee interact with the system through the access control list when they receive access to an employee for authorization to access within the building and send the employee information details to the audit trail process to generate an access control report. Next, the admin give access to employees and visitors to enter the facilities and monitor the building via CCTV through the alarm and notification system process. Other than that, admin can inform the technical staff if the system is damaged. Admin can also monitor the building and track employee and visitor log records through the alarm and notification system process. Lastly, the maintenance or technical staff maintain and repair the system such as through software updates and hardware maintenance to ensure that the system operates effectively through the integration and compatibility process. The data flows between the process and data store represent the exchange of information between them. For example, the access control list process receives access to employee and visitor and sends the visitor and employee information details through the audit trial process. And audit trial process will track the employee activity to ensure that only authorized personnel have access to restricted areas. It also sends a data, visitor, and employee to the user activity data store. And the data store will send an alert for an unauthorized user through the alarm and notification system process. Next, the user management process will send a store of user information to the user information data store. Then user information data store will get the receive to access the system through access control list process. The alarm and notification system process will notify the admin of any unauthorized access, and the admin can monitor the building via CCTV. From the alarm notification system process, lastly, the integration and compatibility process receive information of the damage and send to the maintenance or technical staff. Maintenance or technical staff will fix the system function.
In this DFD level 1 diagram, admin can open the user management menu and has the ability to manage it. Admin can update and delete the employee and visitor information on the update, delete visitor, employee data submenu, and the data will be processed and will be displayed at display updated employee visitor data submenu. The user information data store is responsible for storing the updated version of the employee and visitor information. The data flow from user management process to the update delete employee visitor data process indicates that the admin can manage the user information by updating and deleting it. The flow between the update, delete employee visitor data process and the display updated employee visitor data process indicates where data will be displayed, and the flow between the display updated employee visitor data process to the admin entity indicates that admin can receive and request the updated data.
In this data flow diagram level 1, admin send notification about unauthorized access attempts to the system through the alarm and notification system process and detects any unauthorized attempts to access restricted areas. The alarm and notification system process will send notification to the employee and visitor when an unauthorized access attempt is detected, notification to buy an email and a real-time smartphone. Then the employee and visitor process access to the physical location through the user management process. For an employee would then verify their employee ID, department, access level, authorized access areas, and user account information such as username and password. If the employee is authorized access the specific location, the system would allow them entry and log their activity in the user activity data store. For a visitor, would verify their identity and authorization such as the purpose of visit, access level such as restricted areas permitted for the visitor to access, and date and time of visit. If authorized, the system would allow them entry and log their activity in the user activity data store.
In conclusion, this project we have learned on how the physical access control system happened. The system required admin, employee, visitor, and maintenance staff as the user for the system. The main features or menu that the system use are access control list, user management, audit trail, alarm and notification system, and interface and compatibility. We also designed a functional decomposition diagram for the system that features the users and menus. We also designed the data flow diagram so that the user can understand how the system works and which menu is restricted to specific user. This project has highlighted the importance of having a systematic access control system in place to ensure the security of a building. It has also emphasized the significance of user authentication, data security, and access control for any access control system. We believe that the suggested system will be highly effective in providing authorized personnel with secure and controlled access to the building information and data. Overall, this project has provided us with valuable insights into access control system and their design and implementation.